Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to the La Boom podcast. I'm Liam, your friendly guide on this journey to speak English with more confidence, ease, and joy. Today's topic is a big one, something most learners struggle with: how to be confident when speaking English. So grab a cup of tea, take a deep breath, and let's talk. Just you and me. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had English words in your head, but when it's time to speak, your mouth stays shut? Have you ever stayed quiet in class or in a conversation, not because you didn't know the answer, but because you didn't feel confident enough to say it? That's the problem. Not your vocabulary, not your grammar, but that little voice inside saying, "What if I make a mistake? What if they laugh at me?" Confidence is not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to speak anyway. Here's what most learners do when they start learning English. They focus on textbooks. They memorize hundreds of words. They study grammar rules over and over. They wait until they feel ready. But guess what? That ready moment never comes. Because confidence doesn't come from waiting. It comes from doing. Many people say, "I'll speak when I'm fluent." But the truth is you become fluent by speaking, not the other way around. Now, let's talk about what happens if we don't fix this. You study English for years, but when it's time to speak, you freeze. You avoid conversations. You stay silent during meetings. You nod and smile even when you have ideas. And then you start to believe something wrong. You think, maybe I'm just bad at English. But no, you're not bad at English. You just haven't built your confidence muscle. If we don't fix it, all your hard work stays locked inside. And that's not fair to you. Let's go deeper. What is the real problem? The problem is not fear. Everyone feels fear. The real problem is this: you believe the fear more than you believe in yourself. Let me say that again. You believe the fear more than you believe in yourself. When we let fear control us, we stop speaking. We stop practicing. We stop growing. And here's the effect. You learn slowly. You avoid speaking. You lose motivation. Eventually, some people even give up. Confidence is not a personality. It's a skill, and it's something we build little by little. All right, let's talk solutions. But first, let me tell you a story. There was a young man named Raj. He moved to a new city where everyone spoke English. He knew some English, but he was afraid. He thought, what if they don't understand me? So he stayed quiet. For months, he went to English classes, read grammar books, watched videos, but he still didn't speak. One day his teacher said, "Raj, if you want to be confident, you have to speak before you feel ready." So Raj made a decision. Every day he would say just one sentence *** to someone in English. Just one. "Good morning," to the bus driver. "I'd like a tea, please, at the cafe." "Nice weather today," to a coworker. At first, his voice shook. He made mistakes. He felt silly. But slowly, something changed. His voice became stronger. People smiled back. And Raj realized something. Confidence comes from action. So here's the solution. Speak every day. Even if it's one sentence. Don't wait to feel confident. Speak to become confident. Accept mistakes. They're signs of learning. Now, you may be thinking, okay, Liam, I want to try, but I don't know where to start. That's why this podcast exists. Every episode is here to help you. Practice real English in real-life situations. Listen to slow, clear speech. Learn new vocabulary in a natural way. And most importantly, feel like you're not alone. You're not just listening. You're training your brain, your ears, your confidence. So use this podcast like a gym. Listen, speak along, shadow my voice, repeat what I say. That's how you grow. Let's wrap it up. Today we talked about confidence. The problem: you want to speak, but fear stops you. What people usually do: wait to feel ready. What happens if we ignore it? You stay silent. You lose progress. The real issue: believing fear more than you believe in yourself. The solution: speak every day. One sentence. Take action before you're ready. And how this podcast helps: by guiding, encouraging, and practicing with you. Confidence doesn't mean you never feel nervous. It means you do it anyway. So today, your mission is simple. Say one sentence in English out loud. To yourself, to a friend, to your pet, to a mirror. Just say it. And tomorrow say another. Day by day, step by step, you'll become the confident speaker you dream to be. You've got this. I'm proud of you. Thanks for spending time with me today. If you found this episode helpful, share it with someone who needs a confidence boost. And come back next week for more real English, real talk, and real progress. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, and stay confident. Bye for now.
If you like the video, so don't forget to subscribe, like, comment,